do that. And then Gregory's question is, could you give your opinion on the future of memes? I believe that memes have become more sophisticated and a way to bring down the whole existing narrative through humor.
I think that's brilliant. Actually, I'm a massive fan of at the minute. Is Giphy? Do you use Giphy?
Yeah.
I absolutely love Giphies. I've got into it in a really big way at the minute. Creating my own and actually starting to create my own memes.
So you can answer actually any question that comes into your page. You can answer with a GIF from yourself.
I'll be honest with you. That is my plan to do. That is my actual plan to do.
Mentioning that, I found it quite funny. It took me a second to realize when I shared the announcement on Instagram yesterday, today. And when I woke up this morning, I saw you reshared it, and I saw this GIF. Wait, how did this guy make himself? It was really funny and actually quite. I was quite intrigued by it and how easy it is to do. And so quickly on that, what's your thought process behind that, and how do you decide what kind of GIF to go for? Like how humorous, how crazy do you go with it?
Do you know what? I absolutely love it, and I'm trying to think to myself now how I kind of stumbled across it, because we all know with GIFs or Gippies, however you want to call them. Again, they're not. It's not a new thing. They're kind of a really old concept. PNG files took over from GIFs because of the quality of graphics, but it seems to have a resurgent for creating GIFs again. And I thought to myself, how do I? Because here's the thing, especially with what we work with at the minute in terms of social media, people like you being authentic. And I kind of thought to myself, how can we be a little bit different here and just sort of stand out a little bit from the crowd, not to use the sort of standard stock GIFs that are available, but also to put your brand, your voice, and have a little bit of fun with it. So I didn't actually realize. I knew that there was the Giphy platform, but what I didn't realize when I actually looked into it in a little bit more depth, that you could actually set up your own brand account, right? I never knew this.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Okay, so I never knew this. I've only just found this out. Right? So you can go to Giphy. You can set up. It's actually super easy to set up. So you create yourself an account on Giphy. Once you set up yourself an account on Giphy, upload 5 GIFs. So 5 GIFs that you've made yourself, and then you basically register yourself as a brand account. Give it a couple of days. I'll normally come back to you because basically we're just checking that you are who you are. You've uploaded only 5 GIFs. This is it. Only 5 GIFs. So upload 5 GIFs. 9 times out of 10, you'll get approved. Once you've done that, and as long as you've tagged your content, so those 5 pieces of GIFs, you normally have to put a hashtag against them. So choose our hashtag wisely. My hashtags are just as simple as Cruz Creative. Guess what happens then? Once you've been approved, you can go into your story, click on GIF, and it's there.
This is really brilliant. This is really brilliant.
That is good stuff.
Yeah.
For the marketing people listening now.
It's absolutely. Now here's the other thing for
even the meme culture.
No, here's the other best thing. This was unbelievable. Honest to God, I only opened up this Giphy brand account just over a week ago. The reach on it, or the views on those GIFs, are amazing. They're like, do you know the one you saw? I guess you know the one you saw on my story, which I think it was me just doing this. It's got about. I only uploaded it about 5 days ago. It's got something like 7,000 views on it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's better than TikTok. You've hacked TikTok, James.
7,000 views. Now, the great thing about this, we're all having a laugh with this. But the actual link to these GIFs actually it's dependent on what your call to action is. So the actual GIF will refer back to, for example, for mine, it takes me to the website, takes us to the Cruz Creative website. So we all have a laugh with this, but also what you can see in it is absolutely super powerful. So to go back to, I'm sorry, I forgot the name of the guy's the question for the memes. There definitely is a future. There's definitely a future.
For the people listening in, make some social convos GIFs from this from these conversations, and we'll hook them up. Jeanluc, your audio is out.
No.
Yeah.
I guess I have to plug in. I have to plug in again. This is terrible. I have to buy a new headset, guys. That's the biggest problem. But can you guys hear me now? Not at all?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, this is good.
Okay. So what we have to do now is, if you have you guys searched the GIFs on Suriname?
No, I should have brought my.
I have not.
Let me see if I've got my.
But that's some homework.
So one of the most popular GIFs, aside from our former president, Daisy Bouters, who appears if you in WhatsApp and in Facebook, if you type in Suriname, there's one of the most popular GIFs in Suriname is actually a toad that has lays egg in a very weird way, and small toads come out of the back of the toad. Do you know that GIF, Diego?